But I'd like to, of course, acknowledge the Deputy Chair and the CEO and, of course, your Chief Financial Officer too, for the invitation here this afternoon. As you know, I'm here to announce the bonus payment to all of you. But before I do that, I'd like just to make a few comments. As you know, that this year in particular has been quite a momentous year, if you like, for EFL. Last year, you had the name change from FEA to EFL. And of course, this year, you're getting a new shareholder. So government now is not the only shareholder in EFL. And all of you, in fact, have become shareholders again for the second time. The way that it works is, of course, every single person that owns a electricity domestic account is a shareholder now. I hope all of you have actually gone off and got your shares. Those who earn less than $30,000 a year gets 250 shares. Those who have more than $30,000 a year, there's 150 shares. And of course, you'll soon be able to trade on those shares once it gets listed on the stock exchange. You have become a shareholder the second time because now FNPF, the final works will be done by this Friday, where the transaction and settlement should take place, where they'll give us their check and we'll give them the shares. They have also now become shareholders of 20% in EFL. And all of you are members of FNPF, so in other words, you become shareholders also. So you get 2 bites of the cherry. In fact, every Fijian citizen actually gets 2 bites of the cherry. They have an electricity account and also a member of FNPF. The position in which EFL is in at the moment is actually quite a significant milestone, but also it's quite a watershed, because this sets the direction for EFL. Government, as you know, overall has an objective of ensuring that we depend more on renewable energy. A lot more investment needs to be made in the space of renewable energy. In the long term, of course, when you have greater dependency on renewable energy, as long as it's a regular and dependable supply of renewable energy, then it reduces your overall costs and you're able to make a lot more margin and a lot more profit. And I think that's what we need to be focused on. It also, of course, means, as a secondary effect, what some people take as a primary effect, is that it has a very positive impact on the environment. Because the more fuel you burn, more fossil fuel you burn, the greater carbon footprint you actually have. So, with that in mind, and the fact that we have a very good board, I'd like to thank the board, the deputy chairs here, the chair and the other board members for their visionary work, the strategic plans that have been put in place. Of course, FNPF now will have a representation on the board too. They'll get to one member that will sit on the board representing them as shareholders. I'd like to thank not just the board, but ultimately it's all of you that actually helps deliver the particular service that's required of EFL. Nearly every day we get people turning up to our offices or outside the Honourable Prime Minister's office or outside Parliament wanting to get connected to electricity. Some, of course, want it done illegally. Some live on lands that are which they occupy illegally, they cannot get permission. Others obviously aren't connected at all because of their isolation. So many of us, as I've said previously, take electricity for granted. When you go home, you have your PowerPoints, you charge your phones, you have electricity, you have your television set, you have electric kettle, you have a microwave, washing machine, the whole shebang. There are many people who can't actually get to even have a fridge because they don't have electricity. And our job as government is to ensure that everybody gets connected to some form of energy. And this year, as you know, that the Honourable Prime Minister launched the project with the Leonardo DiCaprio Foundation on VO Island, just over Gotoka City. They do not have electricity. Now they have actually electricity, which is a hybrid system. Plan to do another 10 such isolated areas furthermore, working in conjunction, of course, with EFL. So when you are actually thinking energy, talking energy, you need to understand that there are many people who still need to be connected. Government, of course, is now expanding on a yearly basis tens of millions of dollars literally to connect people and using EFL to connect people to the grid. You now have the entire Viti level around the island, people being connected. And of course, in the inner areas of Viti level and indeed Barra level being connected. So we look to you as partners. Government now cannot simply depend on you to do things for us. We actually have to pay you to do things for us because that's how an independent business actually needs to be run. Of course, with the shareholders, that's what they want done. And in the sale that we have agreed to the terms of condition is that EFL will provide what we call social corporate responsibility amounts up to just slightly over $20 million, and they'll be pegged at that. Anything extra than that, government will have to pay EFL and make budgetary allocations. Government, of course, as you also know, continues to subsidize low-income households. We pay up to 50% of the tariff rates, and that, of course, will continue. We also now have in place a very transparent, independent process in respect of assessing the changes in tariff rates for electricity. That is now done, of course, by FCCC. And FCCC, should you, for example, wish to have your tariffs increased or sometimes maybe decreased, it has to get the permission of FCCC. And that's an independent process. We are glad that FCCC is actually worked with organizations like the ADB. That gives business houses, individuals, and also potential investors in EFL that confidence to know that there is an independent process and that there will be at regular intervals assessment of tariff rates. So there are a number of things that are happening, and I urge you all, whether you are working in the head office, whether you're working as a transmission person, please remember that you need to know about your business, you need to know about your company, because you're also the shareholders and you're major contributors to this particular organization. I have had discussions directly with the chairperson where I've said to them they must continue to invest in the staff, because we believe staff training is critically important. We of course have some staff being poached by countries like Australia and New Zealand. Recently we've seen some people being poached by by New Zealand. But we must continue to invest in our staff, upskilling them, training them, giving them more exposure to various aspects of the business. Because without good staff, an organization is actually an empty shell. So it's critically important to do that, and I also urge you all, as staff members of the organization, to show that dedication, that loyalty, and that commitment to do the best of your professional skill sets. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. I have now the pleasure of announcing the actual total sum payout, which includes, of course, the FMPA payout, which the employer has to pay 10%. The total performance payout is $1.959160.2 billion. Of this, in excess of 70% goes to the salary and wage earners, which is about $1.4 million. The unit leaders then get the balance together with the executive management. So we'd like to thank you once again for your contribution. I understand this will be paid out this week?
Yes. The salary, wage and salary on Friday, management on Monday.
There you go. So spend your money wisely. Please. Invest in a lot of good opportunities too. And I'd like to once again thank you very much for your hard work and your dedication. And we look forward to seeing you again next year for the same occasion. Thank you.